Ching chang, walla walla bang bang, ooh ching chang, walla walla bang
bang. What's up, Brainiacs? Yeah, man. Oh, I thought that was funny. Even if you guys didn't think that was funny, I thought that was absolutely hilarious. Woo, shit. Zinging, got mojo in my veins. Got some mojo in my veins. Got some coffee I'm sipping on. Oh, man. Whatever you guys want to talk about tonight is your guys' night. Open lines night. Indeed, it is Wednesday, October the 26th. Oh, man. Halloween is like right around the corner. No doubt about it. Oh, shout out, Mr. J-Bot, one of our old co-hosts there on the Matrix. Another 30 days for breaking Facebook code of conduct. Great job there, bro. You asshole. That's what they said. What are you doing? You don't have an opinion. Your opinions don't matter. Right. Again, open lines, everybody. Open line madness. Any topic goes. Maybe we're going to get on the topic of, I don't know, maybe Simple Stone, Complicated Rock, going to call me and start arguing religion. I'm in the perfect mood to do that. Perfect mood. I'm like, I'm zinging on Mojo and Trinot CBD, drinking a cup of coffee. Welcome aboard, everybody, the Matrix Minds. Let's do this.
What do you say, Brainiacs? You guys ready? It's time. It's showtime, brains. That's right. It's Matrix time. And it's go time. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's go. Talk about ufology, conspiracy, controversy, and anything and everything that we can get into tonight. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Get up, where you at? Yeah. It's definitely your show.
Your
show, and we appreciate you for being here. Buckle up, everybody. Board.
What's up, Brainiacs? Yeah, man. Once again, welcome aboard. I am so glad you can join me. See all those, man, I got like trying to put the screen together, guys. Again, you wonder what the hell's wrong with me. It's called Mojo, Trinot Mojo. Sell it in the Matrix Trinot shop. Check it out. Tina Daly knows all about it. She'll like give you links and stuff. Zing zing. What's crazy is if you take it, I think I took my mojo about 9:30, and it's like, I don't know, like about 9:45, almost 9:50. I'm like, I swear to like yeah, I feel like I'm gonna just like, I don't know, I want to run around my house about 5 or 6 times, come back in here, and then finally say, how are you guys tonight? It's been quite an evening. No, man, not right now, especially on caffeine. Holy shot of mojo. Hello. Yeah, man. I have no idea what's going on. Matt, did you get it? Did you get Ava to ask my question? I did not. Here's the thing, because you know what? Andy Cassidy, I can call you and like have you ask Ava the question that you wanted me to ask her. You can ask her. You, your own self, can ask her. Yeah, man. Good. I'm looking through the chat here. I hope everybody is doing well, man. Really do. I see the glow. There's 22 people up in here out of 44,000 people and another 30-some thousand people on the black sheep. We've got a whole 20-some people. Fucking A! Thank you, Facebook. Thank you for only censoring me just a little fucking bit. This is what I feel like. You know, welcome to the platform where everybody's got an opinion like an asshole, but yours doesn't matter. It's like whenever you start interacting with these people, right? And you start interacting with them and you really start questioning them and like talking to them about like censorship, about this or about that. It's like the moment you really start dropping truth bombs on them about like how the matrix around you is like conforming them. It's like, did you notice your voice goes from a little bit loud to not really loud at all to, well, I can't hear you to, you know, you're like, you're struggling. Yeah, you're struggling. Because you ain't got no voice. You don't have no voice. I ain't got no voice. Welcome to the Matrix Minds, man. All right. Open lines. Come on. Somebody call me because I've got some shit I want to show you. I definitely do. I'm gonna go to a screen right real quick, and that would be the War of the Anunnaki. I want to talk to you a little bit about this, right? Definitely want to talk to you a little bit about this. The Wars of the Anunnaki, nuclear self-destruction in ancient Sumer. Now, here's the thing. You guys gotta remember, okay? We are absolutely a creation. We are a creation of something, right? We are a creation of something. And I know a lot of people are going to disregard this. My son right now is going through this calamity and this like not really knowing what to believe, what not to believe. I'm saying Matthew. And, you know, it's like you believe whatever you want to believe, okay? But the stories, the parables, the mythology, okay? I growing up, I really believed in the mythology. I'm like, but it's putting more and more than just what I believed into mythology, mythos. Okay, it's funny how it's like deemed just again mythology, especially whenever you look at the everything in the Bible, everything in the Quran, everything in all of the sacred texts, right? Look at the Book of Enoch for existence. For example, those from heaven in which came sky people, the sky gods created, messed with genetic modification. I can talk about this all day long, especially if someone wants to argue the point, well, of religion. Okay? It doesn't matter. That does not matter. What matters is we were absolutely designed, a couple people set aside, and well, whenever they kind of something happened, I don't know, I call it the consciousness downfall. Okay? Or a rise in awareness to what's going on. And then it's like next thing you know, bam, boom. Get your ass out of the garden and go live with the hominid, ass-scratching, flea-digging Homo sapiens sapiens. Get out of here. That's right. Get out of here. You see what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. It's the way it's always been. It's the lie upon the lie upon the lie. So that was my topic. That's what I wanted to kind of like formally talk about. Complete. It's open lines. I don't know what the hell the notifications put out. I really don't know. It says open lines madness. Okay, gotcha. I'm looking at it. Open lines madness. I do believe that's what it says. So nevertheless, open lines, y'all. I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee. Let's talk about something. I don't care. Whatever you guys want to talk about, ring the phones. I'm going to give you about 15 minutes and I'm going to call it quits because I am zinging like hell. Yep. I'm literally coming out of my skin. Holy shit. Angela Black, all good here. Cranky old. I'm looking through the comments here, everyone. Again, bro, I did not get to ask Ava your question. Leon's like, hey, Brainiacs. This show has been a blessing to you. Well, cool, man. I appreciate that, Andy. I do thank you for that, man. I really do. I know right now it is on the Facebook kill list, without a doubt. Don't mix it with coffee, Tina says. Thanks for telling me that now. All right, like a couple months later. Holy shit! I still don't know what we need a government in the first place. Just saying, who made that shit up? They did. They absolutely did. That's the formality of conformity. And again, what's crazy is that goes back to even the Sumerian days. Government was one of the teachings. Okay? Monetary value was one of the teachings. Again, there's a screen I made. I want to show it with or share with you. I'm quite sure this is it. No. There you go. This one. It was a big project to create life, says Ava. Again, going back to the War of the Anunnaki. We have been genetically created. We've been genetically modified. And ain't nobody going to share anything with me that's going to have me in shock. But again, I'm open-minded enough to know everything in my world can definitely change. So if someone brings something to the table to like tell me it's all about this and get me thinking in a completely different manner, I'll change my belief. I'll change my belief. I truly will. I'm not stuck in that to the point where it's my way or the highway. I'm truly not. They made everything up, Mike Pyle says. That's true. They told you what they wanted you to push push through everything. And this is what I've got a real issue with personally, this is what I've got a real big issue with, and that is those who like decide to call the show and tell me all about Jesus and how it's his way or the highway and all about that. And whenever you ask them if you grew up in church, especially those that like try to push a narrative, push a formality of control, it's because they were indoctrinated to the point where that's all they know, right? That's literally all they know. And to be honest with you, versus getting pissed off at them, I really truly feel sad for them. I feel sad for them because they're stuck there, and I've been there. I've been there, and a lot of other people in the chat has been there. And yeah, they're definitely going to want to keep you in that modality of control, conformity. And those who do think outside of the box, outside of the narrative, we're always being censored. We're always being censored. This coming Friday, myself and you can only use small amount of mojo in. I use the whole goddamn pack. I'll just tell you, I just put the whole pack in my cup. This little cup filled it with some wide awake coffee, get myself some hazelnut creamer, and what's up? I swear to God, I feel like the movie The Mask, right? Where it's like my I feel like my tongue's gonna like fall out my mouth, my jaw's gonna drop, my eyes gonna go. I swear to God, that's the way I feel. I do. Honey, I'm feeling frisky. She'd be like, oh, hell no. I'm liable to hurt her right about now. I grew up in a Catholic school, K through 6. Look at me now. But there again, you know, the Catholic, there is so. Michelle Nobles pointed this out to me. She asked me, she's like, how many religions are on the planet? I'm like, knowing this, I'm like, close to 4,800 religions, known religions on the planet. She says, no. What do you mean? And I said, well, you know, Googling it, looking it up, researching it, about a little under 5,000 religions, formal or informal, it doesn't matter. She says, how many people are on the planet? How many people are on the planet? And perfect answer. She's like, that's how many religions or belief systems are on the planet. I'm like, holy shit, you're right. I mean, thinking about what she said really made me think. Because again, this goes back to the perception of things. For real. That is what she said was no joke. If there's 8 billion people on the planet, okay, we're all going to have a little bit distinctive difference of what is real, what is not real, what is correct, what is not correct. Right? And again, this may you may chalk it up as complete madness, but it's not. It truly is not. It's absolute truth. What's up, Michelle from New York? Airbrush girl. What's up? I see some people up in here, man. You guys coming up in here. I'm so glad that you are up in here because, again, Facebook has got the Matrix on complete lockdown, okay? There's about 45,000 people that follow the show, and it's like, what, I think I see 35 of you up in here? Come on, man. I mean, I've got some bills due on the Matrix, the show, on the 15th of next month. And I've gotten, oh boy, I've gotten like very little donations. In fact, Megan, what's crazy is Megan got more money from somebody the other day than the show's received an entire month. I'm like, how does that happen? I don't get it, but I guess it's okay. It's just okay. One of these days, I'm just not going to be around, and I guess it's going to be okay too. Because I'm telling you, it's crazy the shit I go through to just get the show open lines. Nobody's calling in. Do you see where it's like disheartening as fuck? I'm going to be honest with you. It is disheartening as hell. Open lines, your guys' switchboard. And not a single line locked up. Not a one. That's just how it goes around here. Not a one. So I'm just sitting here reading comments, watching you guys talk. Like I said, I'm gonna give it till 10:30. I promise you, 10:30. I'm not gonna waste my time doing open lines. I'm just not. I'm not going to just blow smoke in y'all's ass. I'm not going to waste my time until Friday. Then come Friday, we'll see. This gets boring. I'm telling you right now. This really gets old. We got constraint on Facebook. Open lines. Nobody's calling in. Either y'all scared shitless or just, I don't know, you just don't want to call. I don't know. I don't have an international easy for you a lot. Maxine, there's an Australian number. You know that, right? You see that? There's Australia. 661 da 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 da. Gotcha. Cool. No, Kenny ain't gonna call me. Today would be a very bad day to have somebody like Kenny to call me. not saying that I'm gonna, like, not let him talk. I definitely will. No, Maxine, ain't no cost. I'm not. The numbers that you see on the screen are free to call. That is why I'm telling you the expenses here are killing me. No donations, but a few, but not enough to cover expenses. Absolutely. It's like, what the fuck do I do other than just hit the done button and be done? Be done. I'm telling you, it's crazy as shit. $1,200 a week to not even maybe $300 a month. Fuck this. Being honest with you, I'm getting really, really, really tired of Facebook censorship. No matter everywhere we go, it is constraint, and nobody. We go up against major ass talk shows. Do you guys realize that? We have gone against Coast to Coast AM, Jimmy Church, Fade to Black, you name it, and they can't stand this show. Can't stand it. Do podcasts only? That is where it's at. Perfect. Let me show you. That is not where it's at, because all of the audio that we take from the show is on XM satellite. It's all on podcasts. Every bit of it. You know how much publicity it gets? Quite a bit, but not enough to fund what's going on. Okay, this show, I'm telling you, the words that come out of my mouth, the words that come out of your all's mouth, they don't want out there in this matrix. They don't want it. They want. Now, me and Eric Hecker is going to talk about this tomorrow at 2. Here's the kicker. Unless you are a bought and paid for piece of shit shill, okay, they don't want or care about what you've got to say. They don't want it. Unless you are a bought and paid for, tie wearing, on Gaia or Coast to Coast AM, and you're bought and paid for, your opinion don't matter. Notice you. I don't want big guests on this show. I don't want Corey Good on here. Laura Eisenhower just. I don't even know how I got Laura on here. Don't really care. Don't care. I like Laura, but I'll leave it at that. All of the big names that like you go through, I'm telling you right now, welcome to the Matrix. I got an axe in my hand. It's all a bunch of shit. The stories you push over and over and over to make millions, Coast to Coast AM pays you, or go through. Here you go. Can I talk to so and so? Oh, well, you got to go through my manager. Man, fuck your manager. I'm not going through your manager. You got a mouth, right? You got a mouth. Oh, well, I'm on a non-disclosure agreement. I can't. Wait, what? I'm on a non-disclosure agreement. I'm on an NDE. Yeah, I can't talk. Well, then why the fuck are you talking on mainstream? Why are you talking on mainstream radio? Oh, it's because you're paid. You're paid big dollars to run your, I'll just say mouth, on all of the big shows. To keep the bullshit going over and over and over. It is a proverbial shit show. That's what it is. Now, the majority of the people, again, that call the show here, Socrates, Lisa Thomas, Carol, we all got stories that we can share that are real fucking stories. That's the difference. As we go on here, Leon, we all share things with one another that are real. That are real stories. These are real fucking people. These are real people, and they're this is the kicker. Okay, these people are the people that are probably struggling to pay their bills. Okay, struggling to purchase their medicine. Those that are pushing homeopathics. Those that are doing everything and anything that they can do to stay alive, stay alert, stay aware, and teach and teach and learn, teach. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. But the problem is I've accidentally created a platform so big where I can literally show everybody here where there has been an 11 million people reach at one time, and they're like, oh hell no, somebody cut dude's head off. Sew his mouth shut, cut his head off, shut this motherfucker up. Somebody shut him up. And everybody else in the show shut him up. Don't hear about it. So therefore, we've got what we've got right here. 30, we're bouncing between 30 and 35 people on the Matrix. Kid you not. You want the truth? I'm giving you the truth. You want to know why the show is dying? It's because of platforms. It's not because of me. It's not because of me. It's because of the platform. It's because everybody is doing their own due diligence and searching for things and teaching things and preaching things. All of this stuff. Okay? It's not me. It's the platforms and the system that we're in. That's why they're losing their shit. That's why they can't stand it. That's why they're doing everything and anything they can do to shut you up. All right, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's take these two phone calls one at a time. One at a time. Area code 920. Welcome to the Matrix. Who is that? Hello.
Hey, Angela Black. Said I'd call.
Awesome. I'm glad that you called because I was getting bored and I was going to hit the end button at 10:30.
Well, yeah. I just didn't want to have everyone hear me tinkle. I had to go potty.
That's cool. All right, cool.
Now the world knows.
That's okay. Area code 501. Welcome to the shit show here on the Matrix Minds. What's up? Who is that? Hello.
Hello, Matt.
What's up, Mr. Andy Cassidy? Narcotic eating vegetable planting hillbilly. What's up?
Oh, hell, man, not much, man. Hey, I've been doing real good. 2 days, man, ain't did nothing.
Did you hear, Angie, did you hear that?
2 days, right?
Angie, did you hear that? That's funny. That's funny shit right there. That's funny.
Is Andy okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just took a couple days off it. You know, give it a rest. Got too much shit going on right now in my life.
Do you guys understand what I'm telling you to be true? They can't stand. No, they can't stand.
Yeah, they screw.
Good.
Because you get to a point where totally. I totally get that. It's like, hey, come here, call. Hello, I'm here for you. Let's talk.
It gets boring. In fact, I'm seriously, no offense, but I can do other things to make money on the side because again, I'm dying here. I truly am. So I can do what I can do on Wednesday and be completely okay. I say I run the show Monday, Friday. That is it. Because it kind of gets old with having nobody call the show. We can save money also. Do you see that?
And I don't know how you can think of so many topics. That's got to be the hard part. I mean, there's tons to talk about, but it's like, okay, who's going to engage in this, you know? What can I get them in on here?
but there's multiple topics.
Well, you know, too, it's really, you know, a lot of people, you know, they're shocked what you come up with because you really do come up with some stuff, man.
Yes.
And it throws me off. I'm like, how the hell can I find out this, you know? Then I go here and look here and you can't find that. You know, that's like your Aurora Light and the pyramids.
Right.
The question I asked you, you know. Well, now I got another question on top of that one.
What?
I mean, a hell of a question. Does these Aurora Light and the pyramids, now, pretty much then we kind of understand the pyramids has got to have some kind of crystal in it. They've got to.
They do. They're made of.
They generate their own.
It's got quartz. They've got quartz in them.
But okay, all right. Now here's one on that. Now, does the aurora light charge these crystals up? No, and I cannot find no information on this. I have went all through YouTube. I've even jumped because I didn't even know how to do research until lately. Man, I'm all over YouTube.
Yeah.
Looking for something.
I got something to throw at you, Andy. Something else for you to think about. What about if the pyramids? They're pretty freaking old, you know. What if when they were built, there was a different atmosphere here on Earth? How would that? I mean, you know, we all know there was some kind of big flood that went on. I mean, something in the past that affected the planet. What if that was, you know, I don't know what to call it. I'm trying to think of a good word. A thicker atmosphere, you know, that's more where, you know, it doesn't rain like it does now. We don't get the storms. It was maybe warmer or more temperate, whatever. But whatever the atmosphere was like, what if the pyramids had a different purpose during that time? And when the environment is different, that's when they kick on. Something different, you know?
Okay. Now I even brought this through my own head. Okay, we didn't have pollution when they were built. There was no pollution. You know, now we've got so much carbon dioxide and pollution.
How do you know that, Andy? How do you know that?
Well, look at your factories. They didn't have all that back then.
How do you know that, Andy?
Man, just common sense.
Common sense tells you that there was machinery that we don't have till this day that was there on this planet. So you saying that you don't believe that there were factories? It was done by what? E.T.?
There weren't factories. There wasn't factories.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
There was no factories back then, man.
Okay, I got you.
You know, so they wouldn't have no carbon footprint. You know, except for us. You know, the human race and the animals. You know. Think about that.
There's nothing
Maybe
new.
from burning all those big trees down.
There's nothing new under the sun, Andy.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, because I still believe the aliens come and dig it. I really do. I think that.
What if the aliens were us?
The Anunnaki or whoever.
They were you, Andy.
Yeah, what if we are? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
What if they were us?
Man. Now you got no. Now, how many times we all been recycled?
Well, that's a possibility too. That's a possibility too. I got something I can share with everybody. You ready?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to share a screen here that I worked on. I don't know if I got it made yet, or actually do I or not? Let me look. No. Yeah, I didn't share it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you. Are you guys all aware of the cave paintings that says the hands? It's all about the hands. Are you familiar with the cave painting of the bull that they said was 24,000 years old? Do you remember that? The bull? Do you remember the bull?
The ones in scrap?
That's correct. Greece. All right. Hang on 1 second. Cave paintings, bull. All right. So here's what I want to do, and I want to show you, because a lot of you can tell and see, and some that you can't. So where is it at? Dun, 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 dun. I'm looking.
Every time. You ain't got to be in no hurry.
Oh, I'm not in a hurry either.
What is time?
I'm really not. I'm not. I've got time to. So I'm looking through. I'm looking through for a specific picture. Okay. Because the picture that I put up got deleted. It literally got deleted.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. All right. Another one is on is on the Facebook page of the Matrix Minds page, right? And it did not get deleted. The one got deleted. The other one did not get deleted. So here's the thing. I'm going to go there to the Matrix page. And I'm going to show you what I believe, what I personally believe to be true. Okay. And once I show you this, you guys can just do your own discernment, do what and believe whatever you want to believe. But I'm going to show you something that in my eyes caught my eye. All right. And on top of that, I believe to be our ancient past, okay, literally trying to tell us what is coming. Are you ready? So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to show a screen.
Well, I'll catch you later, Rob.
That's fine.
Because
That's
I'll
fine.
watch the whole thing.
All right. So here's the kicker. This is a France cave painting dated 25 to 24,000 BCE, which stands for before the Common Era. Now, taking a really good look at this cave painting, I'm showing you what I see. Okay, because here's the thing: in them day and age, in that day and age, they looked to the stars for everything. They literally studied the stars. They knew all of the constellations. They knew everything. So what I'm saying that completely contradicts the cave painting by our ancient, woman-beating, cave-dwelling men is if you look and pay attention to what's above the black part of the bad. See, here's the thing, something else, okay? If this is a cave painting of a horse or a bull, that's a piss poor job. Okay? Very, very bad job. Because we've seen a lot of other ones. Never mind the hand just yet, but go closer and look at the neck right above that dark spot. Again, it goes back to them paying attention to the sky. Notice above the blackness right here, which is a division. This is the separation. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dots. 7 dots above the black separation. 7. Keep that in mind. Okay, below that, below the darkness, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dots. How many planets, ladies and gentlemen, are in our solar system? Andy, how many planets are in our solar system?
9.
9.
I can't remember.
9. 9. Plus 1,
Okay.
which
Okay,
plus
well,
hang on, plus 1 would be what? What planet's missing? What planet is known that nobody seems to talk about, or is a conspiracy out the ass and nobody wants to talk about it? And when you do talk about it, you're completely insane. What planet am I talking about?
oh crap, I can't remember the name of it.
The
The
Bible.
one that blew up between Mars and Earth.
The Bible
Where there's that.
refers to it as Nibiru or wormwood.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sent you some stuff on that.
That's here also.
Yeah, I couldn't pronounce
Okay,
it.
right there. It's distinctive. 1 down here, the very, very bottom. My cursor's on it. I'm circling it right now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 planets. There's 10 planets in our known solar system. The darkness is the divided by the heavens and overseen by the 7 sisters. The 7 sisters, my friends, in my book,
Right.
is right there.
Pleiades.
The Pleiadians.
Huh.
So this 24,000-year-old cave painting that we're told, right? 24,000 years old. They obviously knew something. They were obviously smarter than the average idiot today.
Well,
Because
I've got a family Bible
yeah,
that is was made in the 1800s. Okay, and then in the front of that Bible, it shows alien spaceships and everything on it. I mean, they show it, and they show them coming down and circling around. They say it's Egypt, but you know that's what they call it now. And Israel and all that, where it come out of. And because my grandmother, my great-grandmother, was Lutheran. And she got it when she was in Germany.
okay.
And I had that Bible forever and ever and ever. And I can't find that thing for nothing.
Oh boy.
I mean nothing. Because I send you some pictures of it. You know, this Bible is old. I cannot find it. I even asked my sister, did I leave it with you? She said no. But it was back in the 1800s, man.
18.
And they were showing aliens in the Bible then.
Right. Yeah, right. I agree.
They don't-
Completely agree with you.
What about
and they,
perhaps in a pre-flood type world, if we had a thick atmosphere, if it magnified the heavens, where they could see these things, where it looked close, but then once all that water fell, I guess we could put it, then it was like how we see it now. Is that, just a thought?
Well, here's the thing. We've got all over this planet. We've got here's the thing. Go back to some books that were completely left out of the sacred texts, and that would be like the Book of Enoch, etc. But it talks about in that day, there were giants on the land. Everything was a lot bigger. Okay. Now going to that day and era, we're literally looking at planetary bodies that were like, we're talking Tiamat. Okay. Tiamat, the days of Sophia and Tiamat. And in that day, everything was like you said, Inch, was a lot more dense and a lot more big. Right?
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, even now, look at the Devil's Tower. Was it just
Yep.
right?
That was definitely a tree, in my opinion. When I've been there. I actually have some pictures that I took when I was there. 2015, 2016, something like that. I went there for my birthday, and it's amazing when you're there. But when I was looking at it, even my mom, who is clueless to these sorts of topics, she's like, "That kind of looks like a tree," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Right.
That's a stump, Mom.
You told her that?
well, they even said the Earth got hit. Now, that too, they even said that the Earth got hit at one time, and we got a second moon from it. Now, I've been doing some research on that through that website for the stars, Jack Webb telescope.
Right.
And I've been doing a lot of looking at that. And they said at one time the Earth had got hit by an asteroid and made a second moon. And the way they showed a picture of it and everything, there's a pretty good chunk of Earth took out of it.
Oh yeah.
And that's how we got the second moon.
You know, if you look at the Earth without water, the pictures of it, it looks really stupid. It's not a circle, I mean, or an egg or whatever. It just looks like a stupid chunk of rock from the pictures I've seen. Obviously, I've never seen the Earth without water from space, but from what, you know, we can see, the stuff that they present to us, I mean, I like to do all my own, you know, find out for myself. I'm that kind of personality where, you know, I'm not going to believe it till I see it and do it myself, you know,
right.
kind of stupid that way.
It's all right.
But yeah, there's a strong possibility there that, you know, we got whacked a lot. Things are smacking us like pool balls.
Let me show you. There's also another screen I want to show you, and that's this one. Bring this bigger to where you guys can see this one too. All right, so you guys, Andy, you guys are gonna have to go back and watch this, but you can see this on the screen.
I will.
So this image that
every time I come on here.
The image that I'm showing you right now shows supposedly a picture of God, okay, separated by the white dove and Jesus Christ on the left side. Now, if you notice the planet Earth, okay, the planet Earth, it almost looks like it has got two little antennas, okay, sticking up out of it, okay, two little antennas sticking up out of it. And if you notice above the head of God, on the right, I mean, I'm going to take this as big as I can possibly get it. You got a pyramid above his head, or behind his head, the pyramid. Okay. Now, if you look over here to Christ's head, you'll see a cross behind his head. Okay. Now, what I know to be the cross, right? Now, this is why I've got a really big issue with religion. Is because the cross, even I'm talking about the Sumerian days, the Anunnaki, the Nephilim days, okay? In those days, they were depicted with a necklace with what we know as the Rosicrucian cross on their neck. Okay? Now, remind you, now the Sumerians were thousands upon thousands of years before Christ's crucifixion. Okay? Now stick with me, Ange. Stick with me, Andy, and everybody else. The cross itself, okay, was nothing more than and is a symbol of transportation. It is a symbol of navigation. Okay? And it has been distorted. Distorted. You heard David say that the pyramid has an eye. It has a cross. It has a heart space. Okay? If you look up what's pyramid, I mean, Ava didn't say it, but pyramid means fire in the middle. Now, this is my bitch about religion, because everything we've been told about the formality of what religion is really is, okay, it is nothing more than a control mechanism, okay, completely to get you to follow a designed narrative, okay, when all eyes need to be pointed to the cosmos. Literally, the cosmos. Even our ancestors depicted, I just showed you in that picture I showed you. We are stupid as humanity. We're dumb. We're dumb, and we're getting dumber.
Well, we follow.
But we're dumb. Yeah, well, our species is dumb, Andy.
But people are not doing no research. Yeah, but people are not doing no research on it. Because that's why when I first met you and I talked to you, I told you I do not do religion at all.
Right. You've told me that.
I don't look at religion. Because religion to me is bull crap. Totally bull crap. I look into my heart and my soul. You know, that's where I get my enlightenment. You know, because we know naturally what we need to do. We don't need to be herded like sheep.
And I'm going to show you another image.
That's the
bro.
way I look at it.
That I believe you're on the right path. I believe you're on the right track. Now, the shit I'm showing you is what my eye sees, okay? Because again, I go back, I try to think about what our ancestors did. What were they trying to communicate? What were they trying to say? Because in that day and in that age, they were not stupid by any means, okay? They were not stupid. We're not stupid. So I'm going to show you something else. Pay attention to what I'm showing you. Another cave painting, okay? This cave painting here is also about 30,000 BCE. This is a picture or a painting, they say, of what was referred to as an Apis bull. I see it as an Apis bull. The Egyptian people, they worshipped the Apis bull, known as the constellation Taurus. Now, if you pay attention, on the left-hand side of the eyeball, you got an eye, right? An eyeball. Let's count the dots around that eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 dots around that eyeball. Now, zooming out of there, let's follow this 7 constellations. This constellation, okay? Now notice again, this is a constellation, a representation of Taurus, the constellation. Again, Egyptian, the Apis bull. Now pay attention right here where we go and we see a division, the divide again, lines, okay? Now on the up ass of the bull, we've got no tail whatsoever. But we got a hole right here. Let me zoom in on the hole. All right, there's the hole. Okay? Now I'm also going to show you something in resemblance to this hole. Okay, now pay close attention again, everybody, because what I'm showing you is very controversial, very my own thinking. So bear with me. Because again, everything points to the heavens. Everything points to the heavens. All right. You ready for this? Because what I'm about to show you is going to shock the shit out of you. This is the sun. And it's got a square hole in it. There's the hole in the Taurus bull. And there is the hole in the sun. So again, I do believe that we have been lied to a degree to offset all kinds of thinking about what is around us. We are not by any means the modern man. We're not. I'm looking at this square as a portal. Michelle just pointed it out. What do you think, Andy?
Okay. Right, a long time ago, I said that there's 17 portholes in that sun, and I come across that. I don't know where I come across it, but I don't forget much neither because I listen all the time. I say it ain't worth a shit, but my hearing is great. Okay, as long as I keep good batteries in the hearing aid.
Okay.
And I really believe the sun is nothing but a gigantic porthole, man. And people tell me I'm crazy. I said, well, think about it.
You're not crazy. You're not crazy. I don't think you're crazy by any means.
I know I'm not crazy. No. But hey,
Listen-
they say, and I just laugh at them, walk away.
What do you guys think
My
about?
thought is
Yeah.
where,
I'm sorry, Ange.
where would the portal lead?
To God,
Okay.
to
If
the
it's
Creator.
portal, where is? You think so?
I
Because I'm just
Per-
looking at. Okay, so we have the 7 stars. Okay, so the portal's in the back end of the bowl. So if you go through it, I mean, there's probably some crap in the middle. But does that take you to the 7 stars there, or the 7, sisters? Is that where the Creator? That's like the clue. Hey, I'm over here, kind of thing.
Very good possibility. I don't know. I haven't really dug into all of the cave paintings to the point where all of that is relevant. It very well could be relevant. I don't know. But what I'm trying to tell you is there is something significant that we're not really paying attention to about what we're told is ancient cave paintings. Again, you can't be more obvious than what I'm trying to tell you. They've been screaming it. They've been trying to scream it at us for years. And the hands, everybody's like, well, the hands on the wall. Okay, well, there's specific, there's bull pictures also. If I can find it, hang on. If I can find it, I'm looking where there's depictions of the hands around the bull, right? And what I got out of that is, if you notice, the darkness painted around the hand, right? There's darkness around the hand. And if you notice, also there's 2 hands on the top side of that image, in which represents to me that there's guidance coming from above you, coming above the darkness, or trying to reach through the darkness to help humanity. That's what I get out of it.
Okay, couldn't that be too the hands? Now you're using reason too with it. Couldn't it be the hands of our Creator?
Well, going back to genetics, you are a hybrid species. Okay, you are a hybrid of some sort. I am a Pleiadian descent. I've got Pleiadian blood in me. I'm an O positive. So you very much so are part of a genetic modified species of something, whether it be a draconian, an archon, or whatever you be. You are not just a human being. You are a genetically modified, altered being. So I don't know. I truly don't know, Andy. I'm just pointing out shit that I think is very interesting.
I'm just looking now, using my mind, real quick, just clicking. The hands could be symbol, as the Creator. It could be symbol of something else. But that's a start to think about. Then from there, maybe we can figure it out. Because no matter what, we all got a Creator. Somebody created us. Somewhere down the line, somewhere, somehow, bingo, here we are.
Where's the other one at?
So if we
That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Opinion like an asshole. Everybody got one.
Okay, so we have the sun, which is light, and if there's portals in the sun to get to, like, the Creator, well, there's also the black hole. It's a binary system. Whatever that is, the black hole in the middle of the Milky Way, as they say. Was that the way to get to the Mother Creator? Our heavenly parents, and they just don't want us to know, something with that too.
I found
Those
the
two work in tandem, the sun and the anti-sun. I don't know what that would be out there.
I found the image right here. So this is the image I was trying to point out to you. Again, you see right there the hand, the hand, and the seven sisters. And again, the planets, the bodies, including Nibiru, is within this painting. And there's not just one hand, but you got a left hand and a right hand. Okay, so it's very, very clear. And again, it's on the top side of the image. That is a cave painting. They're saying is 24,000 years old. Pretty obvious to me what they were trying to say. To me, that's my own input, my own belief. It's what my eyes see. Again, Andy, I don't know. I can go back and try to show or find the image that you said, Ange, where you're saying, does the portal lead to God? Right? Does the portal lead to God? I don't know. I can, however, show you that image at the tail of that bull, at the tail of the Apis bull. It leads to another set of images, right? Where it is literally star upon star upon star. And that's right here. Anybody can look these images up. Anybody can look these up. So again, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Right here. So if you notice again, right here is the sun and the stars around it on the left. The eyeball of the bull. Right here. Okay. That would be the sun with surrounding planets. There would be the portal. And again, no tail, leading to a completely different solar system. Just what I see.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. I mean, that's just what I see. Because again, if you take for instance, right? Everybody likes to say the Nazca lines are just like the Nubians playing around in the dirt with rocks, right? I call bullshit on that. Complete. Because those,
definitely.
yeah.
No, there's a reason for the picture. There's a reason, and there's clues in them pictures. There's clues in everything. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You better start, just think about it and say, well, okay, store it back in your memory if you can. Then find somebody like-minded, talk about it. I don't know.
Everything,
Ben, do you have,
is cool.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm doing some research here.
Okay, I was going to ask, do you have those images? I think, was it in Dendera, of the room in there? It had all the stars. Was it Dendera? I can't remember offhand. In Egypt, there was a shit ton of stars.
Well, the Temple of Dendera
I'm wondering if there's any
has them. The Temple of Luxor has them.
But, okay, yeah, I'm just seeing it in my head, and I can't remember where it's at right now.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if there's any references to bulls or hands on any of those walls.
There are. Everything that you just mentioned is there. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Then I think, obviously different cultures, they're not different cultures. They're all saying the same things.
They're all saying the same
thing.
thing.
It's just up to us. Now, my question is who were they? Were these people that were like the special people that we have in charge today? Or was this normal people like you and I saying, hey, this is it. This is the truth. This is what's going on. We got to consider our sources, too. Like, are they trying to, pull the wool over our eyes and, just throughout time? Or What are we missing? Or can we just rewrite our own story?
They have been for quite some time. And here's the thing, they say that crop circles, they've tried to debunk crop circles, okay, for so long. They're like, oh, crop circles are man-made. Crop circles are blah, 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 right? But here's the thing. Let me just point out to you, okay, you make up your own damn mind. If crop circles are man-made, then how come we don't understand them? Think about that.
Well, here's another thing. Well, here's something about. They're so precision. The precision on them is very unique. So they're not man-made. They're not man-made.
By no means. I'm trying.
I can't. I can't see. Somebody just came down and said, "Well, I'm gonna go make a crop circle." I just can't see that.
I'm about to show
it takes
you
time, and that's too precision.
I'm about to show you something that may blow your mind, and I'm completely stuck on my belief. So this is a crop circle, right? This was found in the United Kingdom. We all know that the sun is our central source. All right? Now get a load of this. In the middle where you see the man standing in the middle formation of the crop circle. If you count outside of the rings of that crop circle, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We are the fourth planet from the central sun. Did you notice? See that? We're the fourth planet from the central sun. Going out of that circle, it's showing you, the crop circle is literally showing you, okay, that the sun drives and controls the magnetic pull and the effects of these four inner planets. Okay? That is what it's showing you. Outside of these four, there's a space, a little space there, and then you've got Saturn. What it's showing you is Saturn controls, on the side of Jupiter, the outer laying planetary bodies. That is what it's showing you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 and the 9th planet that we till the day know is our solar system. That is what this crop circle is showing you. Is the sun, the central sun, controls and has governance on these four planets. Okay? Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Neptune. That is what the sun controls. All of the bodies outside of those four are controlled by Saturn, because Saturn is absolutely, absolutely huge. Okay? And Jupiter is our giant. Between those two, they are our outer solar system. They don't need the sun to keep themselves moving in that circular formation, because they are locked within their own selves, but yet they're still part of our solar system. That is what, to me, this technology in this crop circle is telling us.
I can see that.
Now think about this too. We all know the stargates on this on our planet. We know it. You know, there's too much information out there to deny that. What if these galaxies and these stargates, they're coming in and making these crop circles, and then splitting? Because one day they're not there during the day, and at night they're there. You know, next morning.
I agree. I completely agree with that. I completely agree with that.
It's just
you'll never hear me not say that.
Think about.
Something else. If any of you guys ever look at crop circles, Ange, do you look at crop circles ever?
I have, and my thought is it's somehow related to somatics. Like it's done with frequency. You know, like I've done that actually with my amplifiers, where you can put some like sand and things on them. You hit a chord, you blast that sucker, and it does take different shapes, different chords, sounds, frequencies. They make different shapes. So somehow these frequencies, they're finding a way. I don't know, maybe it comes from the sun. Who knows? Maybe the sun is sending us messages.
Well, very possible. Very possible. Because again, you got to remember the Earth. If looking back at all what we're told from the Sumerians all the way back. Think about the older texts. Remember, they studied the stars. They knew. I don't give a shit what they said. Galileo, come up with the telescope. They knew they can study the heavens to a crazy degree. We hear
Like
again.
The
This,
Dogen piece, right?
Right. All right. I got another image here pulled up, another crop circle image, and I want to see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, nevertheless, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the sun. Okay, so we're looking at what we're doing is looking at another crop circle. Okay, and again, whenever you see the circle like this, always think about the central of a crop circle being. Whenever you see something like this, we're looking at a crop circle that's just showing, symbolizing the sun, and symbolizing our planet. Okay, this is showing you a multiverse. That's what this is showing you. Is showing you multiple worlds upon worlds. You've heard Ava and even myself tell you guys, Angela and Andy, we are all in our own little local bubble. We're all in our own.
Yep.
We are all in our own search for, right, the ultimate creator.
True.
It never fails. That's what they've tried to tell you the very same thing in all of the texts. All of the sacred texts, the kingdom of heaven is inside of you, not outside of you. You've now got people coming from outer space, making crop circles, telling you the same shit. Okay? We're all on our own quest. We're all on our own journey. And it doesn't matter what you believe in. The same goal is the central source. You're always going to have that driving force to know the creator. You're always going to have that. It's always going to be. That's who you are.
Well, that's where you go back into your own enlightenment. We're looking for our own enlightenment and our own path. Period. That's all we can do.
See,
we're seeking that much. We're seeking that knowledge.
Michael Gordon says that is a frequency. That's a frequency that I'm showing you. Show me that frequency, because to me, I don't know of. I've done some search on this specific crop circle, and even though it may be a frequency, okay, I'm not disregarding you. If that's what you see, that's what you believe and feel, so be it. I just know it to be what I've studied for a long time, and that being a description of a multiverse, a depiction of you that around the central sun depicting the multiverse. If it's a frequency, it's a frequency. I mean, I would love to find that frequency. I would love to learn more about that. And yeah, it's okay. What else you guys got to talk about, man? You can't be all me, man. What do you guys want to talk about? Angela?
Well, I'm actually looking at a book that I have here. It was, oh God, I got it ages ago. It's called The Sumerians, Their History, Culture, and Character.
Okay.
And I'm just paging through the pictures, and looking at this one, it's a relief from, they're trying to say it's a herd of cows and varying dairy activities from the temple at Al Ubaid. And I'm just chuckling here because there's 7 cows in this picture, and I'm like, wait a minute, 7? Okay, I think they're portraying the same thing as we were just looking at before with the cave painting with the the bull, because these are bulls. They're not cows. They got horns. It's so
Right.
stupid. I'm like, wait, I'm from
Cows have horns too.
well, not a milk cow. A bull has the
Well,
horns.
that's a milk cow, but it belongs to females. The heifer has horns.
Because, well, these aren't that big of horns. These look like, well, I can't really see too good because it's dark in my room. I'm not looking under the tail. Let's put it that way. But the fact that there's 7, and they look like bulls to me, I mean, it's black and white. It's not the greatest picture, but it's interesting because it does, with the 7 again. That's really interesting.
I want to show you guys something else, okay? And again, I'm on a crop circle kick here for a minute. And this is what is known as this is what is known as the Roswell Rock. Are you guys familiar with what the Roswell Rock is?
That I have never heard of.
Right here.
I heard something about it here the other day. The other day I heard something about it, but I went on past it because that's Area 51 to me.
Okay. This would be known as the Roswell Rock. And I want to show you that there's a crop circle formation also found in representation to the Roswell Rock. Okay, so
that's trippy.
I'm showing you the image right here. So if you take that image and you like Photoshop this specific crop circle, okay, over top of this Roswell Rock, it is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Perfect. The same design that is on and found on the Roswell Rock was found on this crop circle. So I just wanted to point that out for Fraser. What's that?
Do you know where that crop circle was located?
The Roswell Rock crop circle? I think it was in New Zealand. This one here was in New Zealand, I think.
Okay.
I think. Let me see if I can't find it. Let me see if I can't find it. Because again, I do a lot of crop circle shit research, as well as I'm the madman. Okay, I'm if anybody gets locked up in here, there's my door. Just come at me, bro. I'm trying to see where. Okay, there's the Roswell Rock. There's the Roswell crop circle. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Nope, don't say. We can always search for that specific crop circle, I guess, and see if we can find it. But no, I don't know. I think I want to believe it was in New Zealand.
Okay. I was just curious because then I can look into do some research and see if there's any connections to those 2 sites.
Right. Gotcha.
Unless it's the frequency that was used to create it. They used that frequency to etch that into the rock, and it was the same frequency, just on a grander scale, to make the crop circle itself.
Good idea. Not sure. No, I'm serious. I have no idea. No clue.
Well, you know that we all know that they got I guess that's HARP they call it, where they can do precision blasting. Without bombs and all that. We already know that, right? What if they're using that to throw us off track to do precision crop circles?
So you think they're making crop circles?
Because she's been up there, the Roger guy's been up there for years.
I think that the humankind, no offense, is just too stupid. I'm just being honest with you. I think that humanity is too stupid. This cycle, unless we get what we're getting, which is help from above, we're too stupid. There are those on this planet that wish to keep this cycle for some reason stupid, domicile, and controlled. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, it's because we're waking up.
I
That's
agree.
all it is.
I agree with you.
Dumb us down.
I agree.
Because we're waking up. We're excelling, and they don't want that. They do not want that.
The outcome, I mean, like I said, the outcome is the inevitable. Okay, we can see this in all of the main sites around the planet. Teotihuacan, the Mayans, the Incas, all of our main megalithic structures were built by not necessarily aliens, but they were aliens to us because they were us, but a lot fucking smarter. Okay? They are us. They are us from the past, but yet they are us in the future. That's the way I personally believe.
Yeah.
They're coming back to try to say,
Yeah.
come on, guys, get with the program here. You're running out of cycled time. We already know that there are cycles here. Okay? Roughly around every 5,200 some years, something happens. And every 20-some thousand years, something really catastrophe happens. Okay? So, again,
Yep.
we are not the modern man. We may be the modern man in this specific cycle. Okay? But we are not the modern man that's been here on this planet. Nobody can convince me otherwise. We are not. No way. That's my
I
story.
definitely
Could be
agree
from a-
with that.
What's that?
That could be us. That could be us in a different timeline too.
Blah. Bingo.
You gotta think of
That very good possibility. What do you think of that shit, Ange?
So maybe these timelines are crossing. They're crossing these timelines so much now that they're leaving us little hints and bits, man. And saying, "Hey, over here, check this out. Over here, check this out." You know,
Possibly. Very, very possible. I'm trying to.
because me and you have talked about the timelines
crossing each other so much before.
Yes.
Remember when we called each other and talked about it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is a different timeline where they're more advanced than we are now. So we got to look at that aspect too.
I just don't know, man.
We also have to look at what they're advanced in.
Well,
are they technologically advanced, or are they mentally advanced? You know, like, or is it all these timelines, like that one crop circle was depicting? You know, like a multiverse, all these different things in one universe. We're all just like telepathic and can do all these amazing things, and then in another universe, you know, we're eating Tide Pods, and in another one we've got all this technology where we're like the Borg, you know. What if all these things come together, what is it, every 26,000 years or whatever, and then it smashes and then it blows apart again, and then it's like cyclical like that? Because everything, I mean, it's obvious, everything is, you know, there's patterns that we all see them. It's just we can't, for some reason, put our finger on it, you know?
Let me think real
You know, going back to, we're told that the Egyptians built the pyramid. And, I mean, it is fortified, it's literally fortified in the brains of many, I'll just say inbox thinkers. It is fortified in their brain that there was two main cultures in that biblical era. And that would be the Egyptians and the Babylonians. Okay? Anything there and above outside of that Bible, there is no conformity. You don't talk about it. It's blasphemy. But yet,
Yep.
but yet, but yet, it's there. It's really there. It's really is right there in front of your face. It's just there's nobody willing to in that era step outside of the box. Look at the common yet non-common belief and say, what were they trying to say? The Egyptians took over something. They didn't build them structures. They didn't have the technology to build them structures. Okay? They didn't. They literally did not.
Oh.
They inherited them structures.
Okay, now look at Atlantis too. They were supposed to be so far advanced than us, and then poof, they come up disappearing. You know. Then the same thing with the Aztecs. Poof, they come up disappearing. There's something that it makes you sit there and think. You know, say, well, what if they did this, the Aztecs, or the people from what did I say?
Oh, come on,
I
Andy.
just lost it.
He just lost it. He just lost it. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something else. You ready? All right. What I'm about to show you, what I'm about to share with you now may also blow your mind, but I probably doubt it. All right, so still get a load of this. I'm going to show you something else I've been researching. Right. So if we go here let's go to Brave here, and look this up and say, when was the last ice age or pole shift? The last pole shift was 42,000 years ago, they say, right? That had a huge impact on the planet, and on the humans, blah, 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 blah. Pole shift 42,000 years ago. We're told that the pyramids were built between the ages of 4,000 and 5,000 years ago. Just the other night, you heard Ava say 40,000 years old. 40,000.
Yep.
Okay? And she also made reference 40s. Back in the 40s, Matt, well, I misconstrued the 40s with 40,000, not just 40s, 1940s. When she said 1940s, she didn't mean 1940s. She didn't say 1940s. She said the 40s, which she was really saying 40,000 BCE. Now, what I'm showing you here is an underwater pyramid. Underwater pyramid. Underwater pyramids, they didn't really get there but one way, and that would be a complete pole shift. Okay? We're talking mass amount of water over top of these pyramids. And is there pyramids in the underwater ocean? Yes, there are. Okay? There is absolutely pyramids underwater. So, again,
There's even pyramids underwater here in Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin?
In Rock Lake.
Rock
Lake.
See, that's something you ain't supposed to talk about. I'm serious.
Oops.
I'm just saying, well, you can talk about it here. I'm just telling you. But if you start posting about pyramids being in Rock Lake, okay?
Yeah.
Odds are you're going to get you're going to get banned from Facebook. Because again,
They're gonna whoop me.
they're going to put you in a timeout. That shit is called juju, bad juju, and you're not supposed to know about it, or not. It's a hush hush.
So funny.
Ain't that fucked
It's one
up?
of those things like up by us. We talk about it like, "Hey, how's your day?"
Right. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about them.
Well, I've been down there quite a few years ago now when we had some drought type conditions. The water was low enough where people were actually getting pictures of them. And it is eerie, kind of more mystically. I don't have the right word for it when you go down to that area, because I've even been to Astelin. I had a picnic on the Princess Mound with my kids, and that whole area down there. I mean, we have so many effigy mounds up here. There was some spiritual stuff going on here. I mean, back in the 17 and 1800s, when people started coming to this state, when it was just a territory, they tore that stuff up. It was I got to plant me a cornfield, so I'm just going to throw these rocks away. Well, we need them rocks. We need that. It was telling a story. So when we were down there, even my husband, now Rock Lake is really dark because he went fishing on it.
Right.
But you can't see to the bottom.
Keep going.
You can catch some rock bass there. But it's very interesting when you look at like all of us up here, up north, Midwest. There's so many interesting sites that it's just, they keep it quiet. They really do. I mean, we have this really neat place. It's called the Devil's Punch Bowl. It's up in Menominee, Wisconsin. Not Menominee County, but the city of Menominee, which is western Wisconsin. And they say stuff, it's really a spiritual area. If you get to look at Wisconsin Dells, and there's so many just unique features. In Aztalan, though, that's super interesting. They have the village, which is not far from Rock Lake and everything. They have a lot of the older items that were left behind, the beadwork. You can still see a lot of the stuff in the museum down there. It's pretty trippy. I have my keychain, actually. I had gotten a keychain down there as a souvenir, and I have it all the time because I just want to constantly remind myself, think bigger than what they're telling you, because they tell you their narrative, and I'm like, yeah, bullshit.
They're going to tell you, like
everything's an illusion.
They're going to tell you what they want you to know, or they're going to tell you what they want you to regurgitate. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to show an image. Here of a base formation at the bottom of Rock Lake. Anne's talking about it, and so I'm going to go ahead and share one. This is an image, supposedly. Again, so divers, Rock Lake, rock formation. You guys can all do your own research on the pyramids at the bottom of Rock Lake, Wisconsin, but it's phenomenal what they try to say is and isn't on the planet, especially whenever you can go there, you can see them, you can touch them, you can be around them. Like you said, Ange, you got an eerie feeling about it. You knew about it. There's more to it. Yep. There's more to it than what you're told, right?
Absolutely.
See, there's a spot here also, over here in not too far north from Akron, Ohio, and they call it Deep Lock Quarry. I'm going to show you. I'm going to try that one too. Let me see if I can't find it, because it's a national park, right? It's a national park, but I want to show you something really, really cool. Okay. Now, mind you, they try to say that this is a quarry, and this quarry was for feed mill stones made by Quaker Oats. Okay, that's the story, and we're sticking to it. Okay, but what I'm showing you right here, this right here below me or beside me, is what's called Deep Lock Quarry, and this is absolutely solid sandstone quartz. Okay.
Wow.
Now, so and the kicker is I will do this. I'll take my family there before it gets wintertime and show you just what is behind this quarry, because there is a crack. Okay, there's a crack between one side and the other side of this what I'm showing you. But nevertheless, I want you to really, really look. Okay, and this is where my mind goes to no. Mind you, remember I look at all kinds of shit, right? Do you see the indentations. Look real close about on the way that stone is cut. Do you see it? Do you see the way the stone is cut? You see the markings, right? The markings of the way it's cut, right? You can see that. Right? So I'm going to take you to another screen and say this. We're going to go to the Temple of Luxor. And I'm just going to the Temple of Luxor. I'm just going to go right real quick and pull up an image to where I can zoom in on an image real quick. Let's see. Come on, man. All right, I'm just really wanting to gather up an image. You mentioned the Temple of Hathor earlier, Ange.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to go there. I'm definitely going to go there.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go to 360 cities. Oops, not .com or 360cities.net. I want to show you exactly what I'm looking at, or what we're looking at. All right, so y'all can see again the format. This is local to me. Okay, and we're told that it was quarry. It was a quarry of limestone. So okay, so we're gonna go to some blocks over here. Go to the Denver Temple. And see if I can make this bigger. All right, again, limestone. Little bit there, significant.
Yep.
Look back here. A little bit, but again, man, it's like looking back. Oh yeah, by the way, this is something else that they really don't point out. Is the foundation stones. If you notice the foundation stones right where my mouse cursor is pointing to, I'm circling them. Those are not what's called key cuts. Okay, so this base that we're looking at is again, this here is not granite. This is just limestone. But the temple itself, this temple, has got a granite base to it. Okay, so this shit right here. This shit is just that. It's just shit. It's limestone. Okay?
Yeah.
This here is granite. There's a big difference. Big difference. I'm talking like, we're talking a tensile strength of maybe 3 difference. Big difference. Again, I'm trying to find some.
Why we don't make our kitchen counters out of limestone.
Right. Something else I wanted to point out to you guys real quick is, okay, so now here we go. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. So look at the base foundation of this temple. See it? See how it's cut?
Yep.
You can see the tooling marks, right? See it right there? Looks to me like tooling marks. Also want to point out to you, if you go up to the very tip top of the pillar, it looks to me like some kind of a human being right there holding up pillars and holding up a temple.
Yep.
Pretty damn good sized
like
person. Huh?
Samson.
Looks like Samson, don't it? Yeah. And
He had the long hair too, it looked like.
yes, you see that? Just wanted to point that out.
Huh.
Yeah, right. So this kind of shit here is this screams out to me, Andy. This kind of stuff literally it screams out to me. Yeah, man. And again, what's crazy is locally to me, I got this little teeny thing here. Again, yeah. But if
of something bigger.
I believe so. I personally believe so. Yeah, I think someone was being a smart ass. Again, it's called Deep Lock Quarry. That's what it's called. So if any of you guys want to look it up, Deep Lock Quarry, right there, Summit County Metro Park. Someone I think did a funny, and there is a a mason's stone right there. Oh, there it is. Show you this. This is quite funny. And someone's trying to be a smartass. Maybe. I don't know. But notice that little symbology right there. That's a mason stone. Just saying.
Oh,
right? So what is this structure? This is, again, this is in my backyard. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I'm just sharing with you. Can't really believe everything that we're told. So whatever. I don't know.
That's right.
Earl Fields said something about south of me. What? Matt's sofa used. There was a burning coal mine I went to south of me. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about, bro.
Are you talking about Centralia? Maybe he's talking about is it called Centralia, where they had? I thought that was in Pennsylvania. I don't remember. There was a town where it was burning underground.
Pennsylvania.
That
Pennsylvania
was
coal
in
mine.
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep
Yeah,
Lock.
because Earl sent that to me.
Tammy Bonham, Deep Lock Quarry is in Summit County, Ohio. It is in what's called Peninsula, Ohio, to be honest with you. That's where it is at. The coal mine being on fire, you know, they say even still to this day it's burning. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Well, Matt, did you get that crystal I sent you? That picture from here in Arkansas? Biggest crystal ever found.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that ain't about 2 hours from me.
I do have the picture that you sent me. But the thing is what we're not told are about the crystals, or what's called the crystal caves. Okay, so like deep in the heart of Gaia are the crystal caves. We're talking like these crystals are the sizes of houses, Andy. They're literally
that one is big.
Oh yeah, the stuff we're not told.
A man.
No, Krista.
There's
listen.
a man standing next to it.
Krista, look. I'm trying to tell you guys, Deep Lock Quarry, it is in Summit County, Ohio. Oh my. Summit County, Ohio. That's where Deep Lock Quarry is at. Okay. Move some more topics. Andy. Come on.
Well, my brain's still on the effigies yet. I'm floating around thinking, okay, they're making a big deal of Peru. You know, you get the big monkey and all that. Well, we've got the same thing here, and they just don't want to. You know, it's not, financially profitable for them, so they, they ripped it all up already. So it's more just destroying, what the truth behind things. Obviously, they were leaving us messages. I mean, you look at Deep Lock Quarry there, they weren't making oatmeal there, that's for sure. That's all I can think is people making oatmeal on the rocks now, but I mean, you had to go and say Quaker, But, there's so many of these little things, like for me, I spend a lot of time out in the woods. We have one thing that's known here is, and it's probably throughout the U.S., I'm sure, probably Canada too. Okay, when I'm walking through the woods, I still see trees with big knots tied in them, and they always point toward the local water source. They'll always point wherever, for us it's a river, and you can follow them on the old trails. And a lot of our roads up here, they're all over the place. They're wonky, and it's because they follow the old trails that were here from the natives that were here before us. And it's really neat how you can see all these old keys, these little hints to tell you things but you just got to take the time to, detach from what you know and be like a child almost, like walk through that woods with wonder and like, why is that tree in a knot pointing that way? And then you walk further, oh my God, there's another one. And then you come to the river, like, okay, put two and two together, just taking that time to think and put those pieces together. Like, seeing the symbolism with the bulls, with the stars, the hands, these different things like that. We've got to just tie this all together, and then, we could at least get a start to getting answers, because I'm sure it's even bigger than that.
Oh yeah,
There's so much.
Definitely. I mean,
That's the same thing down here in Arkansas. It's like that. You got caves everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere. Because me being right here in the Ozarks, I'm right at the base of it. And every time I go north, it's always something different. Like there's a cave here that they explored it one time, and you can only go back so far in it. It's a museum now. But it's got some write-up on it. If I ever get back up there, I'll get the write-up and take some pictures of it and send it to y'all. Where Explorer went in there, and he didn't come out for 30 years and didn't even age.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. And they said there is a race down there that once you get there, you don't never want to leave. And you can only go back so far, and then they got a great big steel door on it.
Wow.
They won't let you go back no further. And I'll see if I can get up there again. I get some paperwork on it, and I'll send that to you. This is really strange. I went in there last year, and I seen it. I should have got the little pamphlets from it, but you don't know if it's true or not, because they misguide you so much,
No way. They
Yeah. These hillbillies, man, they ain't telling them everything, man.
I'm trying to pick up.
Hey, it was pretty neat, man.
Trying to look up an image for you guys of the old school Anunnaki. It is a picture of the Sumerian god king Anu, where he is showing. He's got a picture of the cross. So remember earlier I told you about the cross being nothing more than a symbolism of navigation. Okay, completely depicted and distorted as to what is real. That's what I'm saying. They have taken all of the older, now it's called occultic wisdom, and they they completely distorted the true meaning of what the hell it is and what it was. That's what I'm saying. Like, if anybody was really wants to depict and argue religion with me, I won't really go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did that. They're erasing history faster than we can catch it.
Yeah.
They are. Because like the town I live in, Bald Knob, Arkansas, this place was a trading post in the 1800s.
Right.
Because this place was really big on bear. There's a lot of bear and panthers and lions here, mountain lions. Still a lot of bear here, still a lot of mountain lions.
All right.
But because you can be walking in the woods and all of a sudden, man, your hair stand up on your back of your neck. I do it all the time. And I stop and look, and I say, all right, maybe I find Sasquatch.
Maybe I'll find Sasquatch.
I've been chasing that son of a gun for a while. I've been chasing that son of a gun a while. My sister even chases them in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up by us, there's been sightings about an hour and a half north of me in a town called Pembine. It's you blink and you miss Pembine. It's so small, but it's, I always say that's just the Wisconsin guys getting out, you know. That's what they think they are. It's my husband. He's Sasquatch.
But I'll get back up to that cave soon, and I'm going down to that a place where they got them that big crystal I sent you.
Yeah.
A picture. I'm supposed to be going down there. We're supposed to go muzzle load hunting down there, so maybe next weekend, because our muzzle load season's going to run a little longer this year because of the weather. So.
All right, there's two things.
Go down and see what I can find. But
two main things up in the chat. I'm trying to. Okay, Kristen Nickerson says crystal pyramids and the crystal skulls, and then we'll talk about that. And then Tammy Bond says, "What's your take about the Egyptian sarcophagi found in the Grand Canyon?" Well, okay,
yeah.
Here's the thing. We're told that sarcophagi is found in the Grand Canyon. Okay, we're told of a location. You guys also got to remember that I've had on the show now, not just once, but twice, okay, an anthropologist and a geologist that literally went there trying to find it. Remember me telling you that? And we had him, oh my God, I can't even think of his name at the moment. Oh, can't think of his name. Completely slipped my mind. But he's also friends with Rex Baird from the Leak Project, and again, they didn't find anything, okay. But what they went around and said is that MIB or the Men in Black were there also. There was black, there were black sedans there on location while he was there. Jared Murphy, that's his name, Jared Murphy. And Rex Baird went there to find that location, and they never did find it. So, and I don't know. But the Men in Black was definitely there while they were there. Going back, the crystal skulls. Are you guys familiar with what's an entity by the name of Bashar? Bashar. He's channeled by Daryl Anka, friend of mine and Rob Gothiers. Daryl Anka channels an entity by the name of Bashar. And Bashar has said that the crystal skulls, okay, there's supposedly like 7 of them. They supposedly... I don't know, but I can tell you this. That what I'm told and what Bashar has told everybody is the crystal skull holds the vibrational frequency, because we know that crystal is a resonant tuner. Okay, we know that crystal holds frequency. That is why back in the day we had what's called a crystal radio. Okay, you could like fine tune your radio station by tuning the crystal. Right, you could. That's what it was for, the crystal radio. So crystal again harnesses frequency, tunes it in, and can. So supposedly, what Bashar has said is the creators of the planet, or the creator gods, okay, flawlessly created and melded these crystals not as a formation of their own skull, but as a representation of mankind, that is the frequency of the creator beings, and that is the frequency in which you need to hold to become creator gods. That's just what Bashar has channeled. Again, that is just channeled information. That's not, don't know if it's real or not. Don't know. Mm-hmm. Interesting concept.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. There's a strong possibility with that, because, with the crystal skulls, I mean, of course, they're going to try to debunk things, but we all know crystals, they they do put out energy. And, I've been searching. I had read an article, it must have been about 20 years ago now. And it was about a guy. He was a professor. He was doing some sort of photography with quartz crystals. And it was, there was like a little energy entity that would come out of the quartz crystals. And he got this on film, him and his partner, buddy, whatever. I can't remember who it was. I have not seen the story since. I wish I would have paid more attention, but it was really interesting because this little, almost like a wormy light entity thing it was like going around the guy. And the dude that was having it done, he's like, there's nothing around me. I don't see anything. But yet on this camera, this professor was picking up whatever is inside of this crystal. And he did it with many different ones, and the same thing would happen. I just thought that was super interesting back then, and it kind of solidified in my mind, there's energy here. We can, be positive or negative with it, I think, too. So, if there's energy in these skulls where it holds that energy of the creator, well, there's also going to be a energy of, because I do believe in a whole duality thing going on down here, whatever's going on here, there's got to be a destructor too.
Oh yeah, without a doubt in my mind. Again, this goes back to everybody knows that there is a displacency here on the planet. We all know that. We all know that.
Yep.
We all know that there
we
is.
can feel it.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it. If you can't feel
I can feel it.
Then I'm just saying, if you can't feel it by now, because now it's ramping up. I mean, it's trying it's trying. I mean, it's trying to get every little bit of that last amount of loosh as we know it to because it's dying. Okay, the darkness is dying. You can tell. I mean, that's one of the things that me and Alexa Jamesons are going to talk about. We're going to have a discussion this Friday. This Friday, me and AJ are going to talk about where we're going. We've got a laundry list of things that she wants to go over, and she's going to bring forth a Pleiadian message of hope, as well as not just hopium. She's going to bring forth and tell you primarily what I've been trying to tell you guys all along, also. But she's going to go deeper. She's going to go into a Pleiadian prayer. She's going to go into a whole conglomerate of stuff. I literally have got a whole list of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff.
Yeah, she told me something about that the other day.
Oh yeah,
because I talk to AJ every now and then. We're pretty good friends.
AJ
is what
different.
It is,
A one-of-a-kind gal.
Yeah, she's got a lot of knowledge. I know that. She blows me away sometimes. On some of the stuff she tells me, I said, whoa.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff, Andy. AJ said right
yeah,
now,
it is.
Right now, AJ said Friday night's going to be a mystery school, and it's good. We're on board. I love it. We love it. We love it.
Hey, I'm game. I'm game for it.
Heck yeah.
Hey, my mind's already warped. Might as well, warp it with some more stuff, and then I'll go back into some research.
It's all good. Mr. Andy Cassidy and
I like research.
And Angie Black, would you guys do? 2 hours rolled by after that first hour of me screaming, because it does, man. It gets boring talking alone, especially whenever we pay for shit and nobody. You guys pay for this. You guys pay for the phone lines. Do you know that? You guys literally pay for the phone lines to be open. Australia, there is like, look at this, two numbers. The United States number, Australian number, Canadian number, United Kingdom number. You guys pay for that, okay? And we literally utilize every single number from time to time. I mean, you guys literally help keep the switch on. And I can't. I don't know. I can't. I know I can't do it alone. I would, to be honest with you, I can't stand to drive. I cannot stand to drive truck anymore. I love doing the broadcast, love doing the podcast here with you guys. But I'm gonna tell you now, okay? I took a $1,200 a week pay cut to do this. Do you not believe that?
Yeah, I know.
$1,200 a week.
Hey, when I retired, it was $3,000 a week I was making.
You asked Mike Pyle.
Then I had to retire.
What a ground pounder made 3 years ago, before the Biden illusion took office. I'm telling you right now, okay? An owner operator would usually make between 3 and 5 a week. Okay? But again, the owner operator's got a whole hell of a lot of headache. A lot of headache to deal with.
The bingo cards is what cost so much.
Bingo
Between
cards.
that and the fuel.
Man,
Yeah, man, I had bingo cards in. I was so mad. Every time I come in, they say, I got to have this much money, got to have this much money, got to have this new bingo card. Bullshit. Hell, I got to buy fuel in every state.
oh yeah.
Oh, what? Well, I made me mad at him, man.
Not no more, man. They wrap all of that expense up into one specific plate, and it's called an apportionated plate. Oh yeah, you can prepay. Can prepay. Oh yeah, dude, you can prepay for that plate, and that plate will run you about $3,000. Yep, up front, prepay all those taxes, prepay all the stuff. On top of that, again, that's just saying you're gonna buy fuel in that state, not including the IFTA tax.
Gotta buy fuel.
But you gotta buy fuel,
Then
and
you
on top,
gotta
yeah.
Then yeah. And the fucking batteries ain't cheap either.
Batteries ain't even the tip of the iceberg.
No.
Blow
Tires out every time you turn around.
blow it.
Son of a bitch, a clamp. Oh.
Blow out a turbo.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
I used to do it in the wintertime with my ex. And I said, hey, ex, no, I'm out of this. Get me out of this truck. I'm going to go pour concrete.
My friend, everyone on your list.
Stay
So
home and
I'm looking at Michelle's post. Matt, friend everyone on your list so no one can be blocked from your posts. I'm not. There's a lot of you guys who have got my personal page. Ange, you do. Andy Cassidy does.
Yep.
Michelle does. Mike Pyle does. Carolyn. A lot of you do are on my friends list. But if you're not, you can very well much so go and find me. Okay, you can definitely go and find me. I mean, but I can't tag whenever I do the live the way we're doing the broadcast now. I can't tag anybody. I just press the go button and it goes. It's streaming to about 4 different platforms. So in case they do kick us off of Facebook, you can still find it on the YouTube backup channel. You can still find it on Twitch. You can still find it on Odyssey. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just going to put all of our eggs in one basket. Okay, Facebook is definitely not our friend.
No. I bet I got a couple checks already today. I pissed around and played with my phone some, and they got mad at me.
I know, sweetheart.
Not you, Andy.
Well, I've been so quiet for so long, for 2.5 months because of my brother. And then I got just a few free days, and I've got a lot of rest and everything. I said, I got to go stir some shit. And I went and stirred, and wham! Fake it! Fake it. And I haven't even ate no brownies. I was eating good.
Man, as my friend Ralph Smart says, and we haven't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? All right, look, Angie, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. It is indeed. It's been fun with you guys. Angie as well as Andy. It's been awesome. It truly has.
Yes.
So you're gonna say?
I'm gonna go to that cave again. And I will send that out about that cave. You can only go so far, then you still do. They do not want to lose no more people.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the guy went back in there and never came back out. He said, "The hell with this place."
I think there'd be a line.
Oh my God.
I can relate, man.
Oh damn it. Andy Cassidy, say something good. Say something positive to everybody around the planet, would you please?
All right. Well, show a lot of compassion. You got a lot of love. And if you pray for everybody. If you don't pray, well, at least say something positive to them. That's the only thing I can say. Something nice, man. Kindness will kill them. That's the only thing I know.
The kindness will kill him.
Kindness will kill them.
Well,
Because they can't handle it.
damn. I like it. Like it. All right, Andy Cassidy, much love to you, brother. Gonna get the hell out of here.
All right, man.
blow you
Talk
out
to you
of here.
later.
All right, buddy. Good night to you.
Oh, good night.
All
Y'all
right.
have a blessed one.
You too, Andy. Good night, buddy. Miss Angela Black, your turn, sweetheart. Please say something
All right.
positive for us.
I got a good one.
All
All
right.
right, everyone, just so you know, the path to inner peace begins with 3 little words. Not my problem. There you have it.
There you go. Not my problem. Awesome. All righty. Oh, Miss Angela Black, your turn, sweetheart. I'll catch you again. Appreciate you for being with me the entire evening. Both of you, Andy
Yep,
and
catch
you.
you on the flip side.
All right. All right. Good night, guys.
No,
Later, Ange. Get out of here. All righty. Everybody be gone. I want to share something one more time with you guys, and that would be this right here. Right here. I'm going to be joined by my Pleiadian sister, Miss Alexa Jameson. We're going to be on Friday night talking about all kinds of different topics. What we believe, what she believes, you need to hear right now. You guys have heard me say this a numerous amount of times, but hearing her say it, you know what? Here's the key. Okay, here's the kicker. I don't really remember being on ship. I don't remember being on ship. Okay. I don't know the Pleiadian agenda. If there's a Pleiadian agenda, I have no idea. I just know what comes out of my mouth whenever they decide to channel to my wife for about 45 minutes to an hour. And I can tell you it is all love. It is all good. It is all good. Nothing bad ever is spoken to her, my wife, about the planet and the matrix that we're in. So again, I'm glad to have my Pleiadian sister Alexa Jameson from Australia come to the program again on Friday night. We will be talking a whole conglomerate of topics, my friends. So you are not going to definitely ain't going to want to miss that. Okay, so bear with me. Friday night is coming. It's just right around the corner. On top of that, tomorrow, if you guys want to tune in, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I do believe I'm going to be joining Mr. Eric Hecker. Okay, you guys remember me interviewing and talking to Eric Hecker? Was boots on the ground at the South Pole in Antarctica, where that place don't exist. Hell, the Australians don't even exist. Some people. just saying. Nevertheless, Mr. Eric Hecker and me, we're going to be pretty much calling out some shills. We're going to be talking about all kinds of different topics So it is what it is. If you want to join us tomorrow, there's going to be a little bit of, put out something tomorrow prior to the show. But again, Eric Hecker and myself, we're going to be doing it up with some all kinds of shit going on. My friends, Matthew Turner here with the Matrix Minds. Again, thank you guys for participating with me on Open Lines Night. Those two, anyway. Angela Black, as well as Mr. Andy Cassidy. I love you guys. Thank you for not leaving me hanging. And if you can donate to the show to help me pay the show bills, please do so. I'm not kidding. I can indeed definitely use the help. Okay? I'm not kidding. I don't ever beg for donations. I don't ever push it. I'm just asking. I'm asking you to help me with the Matrix bills. MatrixMinds.live. Smash the donation button. Again, I need you to know this broadcast would not happen without you. You guys are the ones. You guys are the ones that pay and take care of this entire broadcast. That is the way I want to keep it. That is the way I let everybody know. I will not be owned by big corporate. I don't give a shit about corporate owned entity. I don't want to know about it. Don't care about it. Don't. I don't. Just keep it over there. In fact, if we get anything like creative that like emailed me, I'll let you know that I told them we will not be bought out. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. We're doing all right. We're paying the bills on the Matrix by you. I'm doing odd and end things to help cover the bills. You guys are donating to help me cover the bills. It's all good. We got her going on. Our bills, like I said, are run around $190, about $190 a month to cover everything. That takes care of everything. So with that being said, you guys take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and without a doubt, do not forget to question everything, my friends, even the fabric of reality. And I'll catch you guys here on tomorrow with Mr. Eric Hecker, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Alexa Jameson. We're going to talk Pleiadian. I love you guys. Good night, everybody.
We're in the Matrix. We're in the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. With that Matrix, Brainiacs. Yeah, baby. It's talk shows. And they can't stand you in your show. Welcome aboard the Matrix Minds. One of the most controversial conspiratorial shows on the web, the Matrix Minds. And that's right. Buckle up, everybody. Let's go. Paranormal, huh? Conspiracy, huh? Ufology, hidden Egyptology, and anything and everything we can get our hands on. Let's go. I'm just trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to tell you that I love you in the chat. I'm trying to tell you that I love you in the chat, and it will not let me tell you that I love you. I love you all. I love every single one of you guys. We'll catch you later. Fuck you, Facebook.
Take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole is. All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth.
What is up, all my beautiful and gorgeous souls? I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as the Shaman, through the Matrix Mind Media. So tell me, how many times have you wished that you had that special power of prediction? You know, to know what was going to happen before it actually happened and took place. To have some power and control over that situation before things came flying at you out of left field. The thing is, you actually can have that power. You can be aware of what's coming. Tune in to Astrology TV with me for Breaking the Cage every Sunday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Matrix Mind Media. And I will go through the astrology and help put you on the right course and get you back in control of your own life. Love you guys.
This CBD fluid is a whole flower fluid extracted from the cannabis flower. We don't use any heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract, so we get all of the components of the plant. All the CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. This allows our body to absorb at 60 to 90% rather than the average of 6 to 10% absorption you would get with a CBD oil. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water and this is a fluid, it's highly absorbable so that you're getting 500% more nutraceuticals per dose. We also have this available in our CBD spray as well as a muscle rub with all kinds of botanicals. You're going to absolutely love it.
Check it out, Brainiacs. MatrixMinds.live/CBD. The CBD I use. Feel free again. Feel alive again. Crank it up, babies! Yeah, man! The problem, Facebook. The problem, mainstream. Are you scared of these women tapping into their masculine yet feminine selves? The duality's in their head. They know who they are. They're awakened. Strong feminine aspect of a woman. And the power of a masculine male. These guys are waking up to who they are. They know who they are. Ain't nothing like an alpha male, the power of a masculine. When you combine the two, they're unstoppable. That's right, they're scared to death of you, brains. They're here, they're trying to divide you, to try to conquer you. I know and you know that they'll never win. Your power scares the shit out of them, Brainiacs. Truly does. The power within you is amazing. Don't ever forget who you are, Brainiacs. You're the central source. You are all things and no things all at the same time, and it will not be and will ever be stopped. Don't forget it, Brainiacs.